this is Nightbird Tarot. I'm here to do your daily collective message for September 7th, 2025. Sorry I missed your reading yesterday. I've been under the weather a little bit, not feeling the greatest, but feeling a little better today. So I'm here to do your collective message for all signs, all placements for September 7th. Today is a new full moon, and then in 2 days we have an eclipse of the moon as well. So this is very good energy for manifestation, putting your crystals out, things like that for today. So we're going to see what the tea is today, and then I'll pull some tarot cards from the Wild Reflections Tarot deck, and then we'll finish off your reading with a message from the universe. Let's call in spirit. Okay, so let's pull a card from What's the Tea Oracle deck and then see what the overall feeling is for the day. And the moon was beautiful. I was up about 3 a.m. letting my dog out, and it was so beautiful out last night. And I should have set my crystals out then, but I was just not feeling the greatest. So I need to do that today for sure, to recharge them under the full moon. They say that you should not be setting them out during an eclipse because it offers bad energy. And then there's other people that say it supercharges them. So you do you. As I practice these different rituals, I don't really follow the rules. I do what feels natural for me. So you do you. Angels, guides, ancestors, the most important message for the collective. All signs, all placements for September 7th, 2025, please. Okay. We have the word ain't shit. It ain't shit. Okay, I want to pull one more. Most important message for the collective for September 7th, 2000. Okay. And we have the word moving. Okay. We'll see what these mean once I pull the cards from the tarot, but the word is ain't shit. There's drawing here. And then we have this man moving. It says moving, and he's got boxes in his hands. Okay. It could mean that you're not going to move. None of it means anything. Or you're just moving out of whatever situation. Let's pull some tarot. Again, feel free to fast forward through the shuffling if you want. I know you saw that Ace of Cups there. Could be some new beginning for you. You could be moving into some new situation. Just saw that Two of Pentacles as well. So you're learning to balance a situation. Angels, guides, ancestors, the most important message for the collective. All signs, all placements for September 7th, 2025, please. But when you hear the message is when you're meant to receive it. You have the Strength card in the reverse position. You have the Five of Wands. And we have the Three of Pentacles. Back of the deck, we have that Two of Pentacles again. Okay, so what you don't see is trying to balance a situation. You could be also making a decision as well about perhaps moving, dealing with something that just isn't shit anymore. It doesn't mean anything to you anymore. moving away from something that doesn't mean anything to you anymore. Trying to make a decision on perhaps moving away from a situation, moving physically, because something doesn't mean anything to you any longer, is what I'm feeling with the Ain't Shit card. It feels like you're tired of being strong in this situation. It doesn't mean anything to you anymore. There's been a lot of conflict here with the Five of Wands here. You know, a lot of game playing as I'm seeing here. And a collaboration perhaps that is not getting off the ground. Perhaps a partnership, relationship, business partnership, whatever it is. Some kind of creative collaboration too is just not getting off the ground here, no matter how much energy you put into it. You just feel like, I don't want to put my strength into this anymore. I'm tired of being strong through this situation, so I'm not going to be. I'm tired of the conflict. None of this means anything to me anymore, and I want to move away from it, is what it feels like. So you're making a decision here for what you don't see, and you're contemplating here with the Nine of Wands here for your next move. So a decision is needing to be made in order to make your next move here. You could be contemplating that because none of this means anything to you anymore. Let's pull some clarification here. Please clarify the Strength card, please, Spirit. And it really feels like as a collective, you know, you're moving into a new beginning. You're moving into a beginning that you've wanted to do for quite some time. It feels like as a collective, this is like a new era. Moving into a new era because whatever is behind us no longer means anything to us. We are ready to move into the next step, into the new era. Please clarify the Five of Wands, please. You have the Queen of Wands in the reverse position. Please clarify the Three of Pentacles, please. You have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse position. And there's that Nine of Wands there, yeah. So for what you don't see is you're contemplating on making a decision about moving away from what no longer serves you. It feels like as a collective that you're ready to move on to a new era. You're moving on to something new, okay? As we saw that, that Ace of Cups, okay? A new beginning, a new era, a change in direction. And it feels like you've been wanting to do this for quite some time. You're tired of being strong through conflict and whatever collaboration, working together, whatever it is that is not working for your benefit here. With the Ace of Swords clarifying the Strength card in the reverse position, there's been a lot of destruction within whatever environment that you've been in, which has held you from being strong in your position. You're tired of the destruction. Something has broken down completely. And you're ready to move on from what no longer serves you. You've had to make a very hard decision. Sit and contemplate this decision. It feels like you had to do it for quite some time. And what your next move would be. We have the Queen of Wands here that is also clarifying the Five of Wands, the conflict card. The strength that you've had to endure, that you're no longer wanting to be strong through this conflict with the Queen of Wands. Dealing with somebody that's vindictive or somebody who brings conflict. You're tired of dealing with this person that you were in conflict with. And then we have the Six of Pentacles that is also clarifying the Three of Pentacles in the reverse position. And this feels like you're dealing with somebody that's very selfish. Somebody you're trying to collaborate with that only thinks about themselves, not the entire group or not the entire family or not the whole creative collective here, or whatever it is that, take what resonates with you. Somebody that only cares about themselves, somebody very selfish that is not in it as a group dynamic, as a partnership, whatever the case is, that you're tired of dealing with this person that always brings in conflict. You no longer want to be strong about it. You're just kind of done with it. And none of it means anything to you anymore. You're ready to move on. You've made your decision, or you're making your decision. You've sat and contemplated about it, and you're ready to move on from this. What is the conclusion here, Spirit? There could be some deception here as well. Lies. Yeah. You're dealing with basically somebody that is childish, that only cares about themselves, somebody that's all up in their head. This could also be you. You're tired of being up in your head about it. But it feels like, in conclusion, that you're dealing with somebody that they may be younger than you, but they act younger than you with the Page of Cups here. Okay? Somebody that's very selfish and only cares about themselves. You're tired of it and you're moving on from it. Somebody's very lazy. And again, I told you that is a liar even before I pulled the card. And then you have the Moon card. This is somebody that likes to really play mind games with you. And this is the reason why you're done. You're ready to move away from this. Somebody that really wants to, have subconscious control over you. They may be draining you. They could be also, what you don't see is that they're maybe doing this for financial gain. They could be holding on to your possessions as well with the Nine of Pentacles in the shadow. One more, please, Spirit. And we have the Hangman. You are now seeing things for what they are. You're not seeing things in a new perspective. You're seeing things for what they are, with the Hangman being reversed. You see the truth in the matter. You see that this deceptive person, this person that brings in conflict, this person that lies to you, this person that is trying to have mind control over you, it's a waste of time. There's a lack of progress in this person. Perhaps you waited to see if there would be progress in this person, and there was never any progress. So it's time to move on, because none of this means anything to you any longer. You're ready to move on to a new beginning. With the Four of Pentacles being the shadow as well in the reverse position, there could be some delays in you getting whatever is rightfully yours financially in this situation, or take it as it resonates. I want to pull one more card to really move into this ain't shit moving. Please clarify, moving ain't shit. We have the Two of Cups. Okay. So it feels like you're moving on to perhaps a new partnership, a new, you could be meeting somebody new. Or it could just mean that this was a partnership that you're moving on from because it no longer means anything to you. And that's what this feels like. You could be also moving on to something new here. A soul connection. Let's pull a card from the messages from the universe to finish up your reading. Angels, guides, ancestors, the most important message from the universe for the collective. All signs, all placements, September 7th, 2025, please. So it says, if something deep within you tells you that something is not quite right, trust it. If you are unhappy in your life, change something. It is entirely up to you. Stop making excuses. You are in control of your own life. That's exactly what you're doing. You're moving on from something that no longer serves you. So if you haven't made that decision yet, this is your confirmation. So I hope that you enjoyed the message. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. I hope that you have a wonderful day today. Please be kind and compassionate to one another. And remember that not everyone is on the same road that you are at the exact same time. So please be compassionate. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.